Saya ketemu dengan AMURT pada waktu itu sebelum ada bantuan pinjaman dari AMURT yang bergulir. Itu warga di sini nih hampir tidak tidak jalan. Nah, yang biasanya itu ibu-ibu kalau tidak di sawah, kerja di sawah itu tenun seperti yang bapak-bapak saksikan tadi. Nah, namun pada waktu sebelum dapat sama sekali nggak bisa.
Ya, jadi alhamdulillah begitu ada AMURT kan kita punya modal dalam hati sendiri, ya kita bisa beli benah sendiri, kita mau jual bebas, jadi nggak tergantung kepada pengasih modal. Kayak gitu. Terus nanti kita memang Pak, kita langsung ngangsur ya tiap bulannya. Nanti siapa lagi yang butuhkan, jadi bergilir terus Mas gitu lagi. Jadi berjalannya bisa, produksinya juga alhamdulillah nanti bisa lancar. Gitu.
Words can't express the happiness and gratefulness of AMURT staff and its volunteers in seeing the result of what they have done to the survivors of the strong earthquake that killed almost 6,000 and left nearly 400,000 homeless. With funds from KNH Germany, UNICEF and other international aid donors, AMURT had effectively and efficiently distributed emergency relief supplies, temporary shelter items, basic teaching and learning materials, and built temporary schools from bamboo.
And we felt much pity and concern for the children in that learning environment. So we came up with the idea to build temporary shelters, temporary schools from bamboo. And somehow this idea was very much accepted by our donor, KNH, Kindernothilfe. And we were able to build probably the first NGO in Jogja to build these temporary school buildings from bamboo. And to our surprise, after 2 months, UNICEF also decided that this is a very good way to assist the children until they get their permanent building. So I felt that we were maybe in the right place at the right time, and the idea of building these temporary school buildings from bamboo, local material, that would help the local economy, give people pride in their local resources, and could be built in a very short time, 1 week, yet gave a new concept of bamboo. Most people think bamboo is something very flimsy and not strong. But the children felt like, well, I'm almost in my own permanent school here. So that was, I feel, a significant achievement, because AMURT, through the initial idea we had, 212 school buildings could be built for the children, benefiting over 5,000 children.
And I remember watching many children learning in this very simple and hot structure, and more than 70 children learning, and the teachers who had so much enthusiasm and commitment to education were doing what they could in very difficult situation. And then to see the children in that kindergarten, learning in the new kindergarten that we had built together with the school community, was really something, just to see the happiness on their faces. But not just that, to actually see that over time the school community, through their own initiative, had added and developed this new school and had brought in new things, and in my mind they had really taken the concept of ownership and applied it to that school, and that is just going to benefit generations of children because of where they started from and where they've got to at this point in time.
Pelajaran paling berharga yang saya dapat di sini adalah kecepatan. Sebagai suatu lembaga non pemerintah, suatu LSM, kami tidak dibelenggu oleh birokrasi yang begitu panjang seperti pemerintah. Dengan tim yang kecil, kami bisa mengambil keputusan dengan lebih cepat. Kami bisa merencanakan dengan lebih sederhana dan juga mengimplementasikan dengan lebih tepat.
Harapan saya bagi AMURT untuk masa depan adalah AMURT tidak hanya memberikan bantuan bencana alam saja, tetapi juga AMURT bisa memberikan bantuan dalam bentuk program-program untuk pendidikan anak-anak di Indonesia bagian timur dan juga memberikan bantuannya untuk pembangunan kemasyarakatan. Karena kita tahu Indonesia bagian timur adalah Indonesia yang masih tertinggal, dan kalau kita bandingkan dengan Indonesia bagian lainnya, Indonesia bagian timur masih tertinggal.
AMURT and its staff as well as its volunteers have done their very best to channel funds and humanitarian aid from KN8 Germany to the survival of the earthquake. They thank God Almighty for giving them the chance to be involved in humanitarian aid programs to help reduce the suffering of the earthquake survivors. AMURT and its sponsors are always ready to give a hand to those in need and will always be tirelessly involved in humanitarian activities.